people have concluded that since Wumi mistakenly by MOHBAD, then she will also mistakenly land in the dungeons of the State Correctional Center, or maybe Wumi will drag herself by herself down to where she mistakenly pushed MOHBAD to. If you know, you know. If you don't know, forget about it. Yeah. What am I trying to say? You see, this world of mystery, this world where the scriptures of Christians says the heart of human beings is so deep, who can find it? It is obvious that this Cynthia Wumi Aloba is guilty. It is obvious. It is obvious. It's not something that we now need to argue about, or it is obvious that she's guilty. Times without number. Times without number. She has proven to the world, to everybody, that she is guilty. There is no way that Wumi will absolve herself from this atrocity that she committed. It's not possible, because it is glaring. There are some, there are certain crime such as this that women or men, mostly let's say women, can escape from. There are certain types of it. Women have been escaping from some of this wickedness. Many of them have been escaping. How? If a woman is pregnant, for example, and this happens, she can as well say, oh, how can I take my husband out? Me, look at my baby inside of me. Oh God, oh, my daughter, my son will grow up without knowing the father. People will be emotionally attached to it. You might be able to deceive people. You might be able to deceive people with that. I'm telling you how women can fool into believing that they are not. This is the same thing that this wicked Wumi wanted to achieve. She wanted to sell us that women thing. Women are weak. And I've always said it several times, that the society that we all live in started creating certain benchmark, started creating certain image of what should be what and who should be who. Now, some might say it's scientific. Now, I'm asking, who came up with the idea that blue is for men, purple, pink is for women? Our society created it. Now, I don't want to go into the scientific aspect of it. People might be like, oh, science has proven and shown that women are attracted to this color than this other color. I don't want to go into that. The point is this. With the action of Wumi, is it not clear to every man that women should be seen and treated equally? What I'm trying to say is this. Women should be seen as people capable of doing anything. So if you think that a woman is weak, a woman is nothing, you will end up like MOHBAD. Now, even history makes it more clearer to us that certain women have brought down mighty men. Certain women pull down certain men. So if this has happened before, then we should begin to correct ourselves. We should begin to re-educate ourselves so you don't end up like MOHBAD. Maybe MOHBAD thought, is she not a woman? You know, there are some that will say, is not a woman that pee from her back, as if the direction of your pee makes a difference. If MOHBAD if he had told himself the truth about Transformer, because he's the one that sang about Transformer, so he knew what he was going through much more than even his father. He knew, but for some reasons or the other, he thought it's one of those things. Couples will fight. I'm not saying that MOHBAD is perfect. MOHBAD is not perfect. No human being is perfect. Was MOHBAD under a charm? Under the influence of a charm? I don't know. Is Wumi and her family diabolic? Yes. Is there a possibility that MOHBAD could have been under a spell? Yes. Why did I come to such conclusion? From the display of Wumi and her family at the burial of MOHBAD, where the only reason they came there for is to drop what they needed to drop in the coffin of MOHBAD. Now, a lot of people have been saying so much about Wumi, why Wumi must be protected at all costs. And when I say a lot of people, I'm talking of a lot of wicked people. Yes, a lot of wicked people. They have been saying terrible things, you know, why Wumi must be protected at all costs, why the prime suspect is more important to be protected. And I laugh. And my laughter is not a joking or a funny laugh. It's not happiness. This is a painful laugh, a sorrowful laugh, a laugh that shows what will happen later in future if we do not stand firm on this justice, so that these wicked, evil people. Now, it's not only about Wumi. No. Now that Wumi has disciples, followers, the more we that are seeking for justice, we that are pro-humanity, the more reason we have to fight and strive and stay strong. If not, Wumi will begin to transfer that spirit inside of her. The type of spirit that can reap people, reap close ones. That type of spirit will begin to spread. Before you know it, you begin to see the same happening here and there. That is why we need to stand strong. Recall a time where, people were jumping from high rises, jumping into the sea from the bridge, all over. It started like resonating everywhere in Nigeria for some period of time, as if a spirit knocked on the door, and wherever it is that opens, they started committing suicide. You see? So, if we do not stand firm on this one, that spirit of Wumi is already spreading. That's why you find certain wicked people. You see some people not related to Wumi saying, no, why are you guys asking for DNA? Is DNA part of justice? Leave her, she's a small girl. She can never do it. When you start hearing mad, crazy, insane utterances, wicked utterances, it is not coming from a place of ignorance. No, it's not. It is actually coming from a place of evil, wickedness, and we need to crush, stomp, break, stamp, whatever it is that needs to be done must be done on this before it becomes before it becomes a trend. Before you know it, you just see people taking out their loved ones, taking them out, taking them out, taking them out, taking them. I'm using the word loved ones because they will say it's my boyfriend, it's my girlfriend. They're actually not loved ones, taking out their significant other, taking them out mysteriously. Ladies will begin that trend, and as long as they can cry and hold on to a baby and do this pity party thing, then they believe that if Wumi can get away with it, why not me too? I should be able to get away from this wickedness. Like I said, Wumi, you mistakenly pied MOHBAD. It wasn't intended, isn't it? You will mistakenly also receive judgment. It's as simple as that, Wumi. You don't need to bother yourself. It's a mistake. We understand. We get it. You don't want DNA. We get it. Oh, MOHBAD knew that that baby is not his, but he forgave me. Then sometimes he will get angry again after he has forgiven me. Doesn't he know that we were struggling and looking for a child? Oh, MOHBAD, do you think you can get a woman pregnant? How do you know how I did it? Is it not when we were trying? Is it not the other time we had a quarrel and I went out and now met this guy? I was feeling depressed, but you forgave me. Now, why are you talking about it again? Why are you still asking to know who the father is? You told me that you are forgiving me and you don't want to know who the father is. But now, you want to know who the father is. I thought you are forgiving me. How come you did not accept to adopt this child and take all of us to Canada? I thought you said you love me. I thought that was our agreement. How come you are now changing everything? You are running away to Canada. You want to leave me in shame. Where do you want me to start from? How do you want me to begin? After 10 years of me being with you and still benching other people out there, how do you want me to start life? Do you want I have nobody. My mom, she's a useless woman. She left us. I've been on the street since I was 10, 11, 12. You know how I struggled to do all I did. You know how our elder sister too was left on the street by our mom. She had to struggle for herself. Do you know the story now? You know the story. I also know your story. How your own mother and your father had issues. Your mother went, on, continue with her life. I know your story. So now, why don't you want to embrace me and this child that I have refused to tell you who the father is? I thought you said we should not worry or bother. I've begged you. Don't worry. Don't let us talk about the father of this child. Yes, it is true that this child is not yours. But we can have another one. Or maybe we'll go for treatment and see. Maybe something. Okay, we can have another one. It was the day we had a fight that I left. Are you not the one that caused it? That we had a fight because of my transformer lifestyle. Are you not the one that caused it? Because you want to stop me from benching here and there. And I say this is the kind of life that I grew up knowing. So, Wumi, MOHBAD heard all of what you said, but you should not have pied him. Someone can accept something today and tomorrow they review it and reflect upon it, unless they made a promise. And even promises can be broken. You see? So you should not have pied him if you will not agree to what we discussed, then you too, you will not be alive to continue on it. And this is your money. Of course, back then, there wasn't much that MOHBAD had, just few here and there. Some are saying, Naira Marley paid him millions of. Naira Marley has not said so, neither has he confirmed any of that. If he had done so, he would have said it at the beginning. that I have already paid him millions. Why would I buy him after I've paid him 300 million? People came up with all of these millions, millions, millions. The thing is this, Wumi, there is no way, ever, I repeat, Wumi, there is no way, it is not possible, ever, ever, that you can absolve yourself from this thing. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It's not possible. It's not possible. I don't see it happening. You can't erase your involvement in the demise of MOHBAD because you are the prime suspect. You are the one with him before, during, and after his demise. You are the one. No one else. You are the one. In fact, you are the one that is supposed to supply the police the information that is required if truly the police is ready to work. But because of your mom's influence, you have been able to escape what is supposed to be called interrogation. You're supposed to be interrogated. By now, you should be in any of the facility of the Nigerian police answering questions on what happened, what became of Ilerioluwa MOHBAD Aloba. Yeah, by now you should be answering questions. You should be grilled by now. You should be seriously grilled. By now they are supposed to be passing some pipes, inside of that your mouth, so that you can open it loud and shout and scream and tell the world how CCTV got erased, how CCTV is not working. But there is only one part that worked in the CCTV. The part of the nurse that you and your courts, the courts, you know who the courts are. In case you don't know, the Nigerian police is part of the courts because Wumi's mother is part of them. So by now you should be telling us how CCTV, all of a sudden, CCTV, why have you stopped working? CCTV, oh CCTV, why did you stop working when you are supposed to record MOHBAD? Record everything that happened, who went in and out. CCTV, why did you choose only the image of the nurse? CCTV, were you designed to record only the entrance of the nurse? Because that is what they release. Obviously, they have more. CCTV, oh yes, CCTV. Where did they manufacture that CCTV? We need to contact the manufacturer of that CCTV so that they can explain to us how come the CCTV could only record the nurse stepping into that house, Wumi opening the door, and the Nigerian police should also come and explain to us how is it sensible? How does it make sense that Wumi, who by herself opened the door and allowed an unqualified practitioner of whatever to step into that house? They should explain to us how does it make sense? Yeah, explain to us how it makes sense. Wumi, explain to the police. Explain to the police how your mom, tell them how your mom called you and told you what to do when you informed her of the demise of MOHBAD. You have to also tell them. Tell the police. It's important. Tell the police also. Of course, we know that the police will not do what they need to do. It is all of these things are all, they've already packaged, meandered the whole thing, within themselves. They've already packaged it. Like, this is what we are going to do. We are going to cover up. We are going to erase the CCTV. We are only going to provide the part that we need. We need this particular part to be provided, so that they can arrest who they need to arrest, so that they can lock up who they need to lock up. But the part where Wumi did what she did, called in who she called in, and to come and pie MOHBAD and all of that. No, we are not going to show that part. No, we are not going to show that part. That part must disappear. That part must disappear. We are not stupid people. Maybe you and your mother, you are stupid. But we are not stupid people. As you can see, Wumi, on this platform, we've got intelligent people. Intelligent people who can process information and details appropriately. So how dare you think that you can manipulate the media? No, you can only manipulate your father and mother and those in your evil kingdom. You can manipulate them. You are free to. Yeah, you can manipulate those that are your team Wumi rather than team humanity, thinking it is now a political struggle. No, it's not. We are talking about humanity here. Many of us do not even know who MOHBAD is or barely know who he is. But we are here. We are here. We are here. Morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night. Saying nothing else than justice. 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 Justice for MOHBAD. And someone who is saying that she does not know what happened, that there was a fight and there are no video evidence of the fight between Prime Boy. No video evidence. It's not as if there wasn't a scuttle. There was a scuttle here and there. But the question is, did that scuttle between them, did it bring about the amount of red liquid that the police claim came out of MOHBAD's body? Yes or no? How come Wumi? Oh, Wumi, were you cooking fried rice inside of the car when you guys were going home? Because you say you don't know anything. You are so dumb not to know anything. You are just a small girl, as your colors on Brekete show. They say you are just a small girl, that she can't do this type of thing. How can she do it? A small girl. No, small girls don't do this type of things. Only big girls do things like this. How is it possible that a small girl that has been on the street will do this type of thing? No, it's not possible. Wumi, your cup is full, it's filled up and overflowing. Your time of grace is limited. Don't tell us what we know. Tell us what we don't know, such as why this and that happened, what happened, the CCTV, this and that. It is with the police. Oh, it has been erased. I called in the man that MOHBAD asked me to call that got me pregnant, and he came. So whilst they were having argument, he now used something on MOHBAD. Is that the part that you guys erased from the CCTV? Tell us. If you are not the one that did it, who did it? Oh, it's the nurse. I forgot. It's the nurse. The nurse. Oh my God. The nurse that Naira Marley sent. Oh, okay. You guys could not whip up that story. That Naira Marley is the one that sent the nurse. So that story didn't work. No, that story could not hold water. No. So Naira Marley is not the one. So Naira Marley didn't send the nurse. So when the nurse came, the injection that they gave MOHBAD now reacted to some other. Oh, your sister Karimo told you what to administer to Mohbad. So when the nurse came, did you tell the nurse these are the things I've given him already? Or like you guys said, it was on some things. What was he on? What did he ingest? Like, is there something that he ingested? What was this thing that he ingested that made the, whatever? They said, oh, certain things could have reacted and caused him to be like this and that if that particular thing met some other thing inside of him. And that's why we hope that the police and the government will do the needful and allow the toxicology report that is supposed, and of course the autopsy that is supposed to have been released long time so that we can arrive where we need to arrive. We hope that they will release it. We hope that they release it. Mohbad's father is a Christian. He knows that if he is to go via the demonic, evil, wicked route that Wumi and her family was, we have hierarchy of wickedness. We have principality. They are not even in that level. We have dominion. We have them. We have them. Dominion, principalities, rulers of darkness, wickedness in high places. So this Wumi's family, they are in the level of wickedness in high places. So if Mohbad's father is to go via that, let's go and do traditional diabolic autopsy where certain charms will be placed on Mohbad and a spirit will be invoked inside of the body of Mohbad, and that spirit will now be asked, go and reap whoever it is that is directly or indirectly involved in your demise. Because Wumi and her mother and her grandmother, because they are, they have their where they go to when everybody is not, awake. Because they have their kingdom where they go to, they already know what they need to do to redivert or appease that spirit to now begin to commit havoc in a different way. They know. That's why Wumi was told by maybe her parents or grandmother or whoever, because that's the thing she told Mohbad's father. Mohbad's father said it, and she also confirmed it. Diabolic, they say diabolic. They say she's a small girl, so we'll call her diabolic small girl. Wickedness in high places. Wickedness. You suffered for 10 years. What happened between both of you that caused this conflict, that ended up Mohbad? It's simple. What happened? Oh, you found out about something. You're not ready to divulge what that thing is. But inside of the room, it was there when he came home. How can someone return back from trip abroad? Or did you guys bury something in his body when he went to London? Shekpeteri has been supporting you. Shekpeteri was with Mohbad in the UK. I think we need to establish this part also. Okay, Mohbad came home. He went to the show. He had argument with his friend. You said he hit his friend. Then you now went to call security. So in between when you went to call security, you don't know what happened. Okay. What about the driver? Nigerian police. After all, Spending was there. Spending was there. Spending did not go to call security. Spending was there. Spending held Liam, according to what we heard. So Spending has not said that when Prime Boy and Mohbad were having their thing, then red started pouring out of Mohbad's body. No. Then secondly, when the security came to chase Prime Boy away, and also, we also heard that Adura, Mohbad's younger brother, and Darosha, Mohbad's wicked uncle, the embalmer, let me call him the embalmer. That is what he learned. That's the trade he learned, to embalm people. Yes. They say both of them chased Prime Boy. Because Wumi went to call them. Like, MOHBAD and Prime Boy are fighting. Darusha came, Prime Boy ran away. Because both of them came at him. So he ran away. He ran away. He did. He ran away. He did. He ran down to Cubana chief priest. Now, Darusha, Adura, Wumi, if you were not there, at least you were there later. So tell us what you saw. Was MOHBAD pouring out red liquid profusely as your mom's boyfriends in the police said? Tell us. We want to know. Was he pouring it out like it was gushing out like tap? Poof, poof, poof. Was it? So, how come when he now got home, the tap started opening on the bed? Did Prime Boy hit him with charm? Because that is what you told Kislover in a coded way. That they said that it is not ordinary. Did he hit him with some charm? Spending. You guys know all these things now. This is what you guys do now. You have all of these tools in your pockets. You have it in your fingers. That's how you guys roll. Did he hit him with something and MOHBAD fell, or he didn't fall, or what was it exactly? Tell us what you saw. Spending. Wumi, tell us, because MOHBAD is not dumb. That is his friend. If he hit him with something, he will know. He will know. They are childhood friend. He is not blind. They know what they have done in life. So if he hit him with something, he'll be like, Prime Boy hit me with some charm or with juju. So when they got home, what happened? MOHBAD started feeling sick because something has touched him. Is that what it is? So that thing that they touched him, please, those who understand these things, explain. Maybe the thing that they touched MOHBAD, the thing now opened something in his neck to start bringing out blood, because I don't understand how. Charms don't bring out blood. I mean the type of charms, like this fighting kind of charms, this amulet, that type that, let us assume that Prime Boy used it. It will not bring out blood. No. So what was that blood on the duvet? Wumi, come and tell us that one. At least that's your bedroom. If you cannot answer that, you remain the prime suspect. I don't know what you guys think of this one. Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.